Good afternoon. Sergeant Jacob Andrews. I'd like to welcome and thank everyone for coming today as we, members of the Evans family, discuss a tragedy that struck their family on July 9th of this year. First, I'd like to recognize one of our biggest supporters, our Newcastle County Executive, Your Honorable Thomas B. Gordon, for being here. One of our biggest supporters, Executive Gordon, members of the council, so everyone's aware, have allocated up to $20,000 in conjunction with Crime Stoppers for the arrest and conviction of violent crimes throughout Newcastle County. And everyone remember that we do work together towards a common goal. Today, I would first like to call up the Chief Investigative Officer of this crime, Detective Jeffrey Sendek.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Detective Jeffrey Sendek. I am assigned to be lead investigator in the homicide death of Malcolm Evans, 19-year-old resident of Rutledge. This crime occurred Saturday morning, July 9th, 2016, approximately 4 a.m. on Baywatch Road in the development of Rutledge, approaching Red Lion Road in Bear, Delaware. Malcolm had left his home shortly before 4 a.m. on Saturday morning to start his normal shift at FedEx. Malcolm sustained a fatal gunshot wound while inside of his early 90s black BMW, resulting in his vehicle going off the roadway into a wooded area off of Red Lion Road. Every indication is that Malcolm is a true innocent victim, and through no fault of his own, was gunned down that morning on his way to work. Malcolm was a Delaware State student, worked part-time for FedEx, the older brother of 16-year-old Miles, son of Terry and Kevin, a extremely intelligent young man who had a bright future. He was an avid video gamer. And as I said, no indication at any point in time in his life that had anything to do with any type of criminal activity. Through the investigation, the county police and I have learned that several subjects fled the area of the incident after the shooting. Substantive leads in the case have been few, and the Newcastle County Police Department and I are asking for the public's assistance with any information regarding this investigation, particularly with identifying the subjects that fled that morning. The bottom line is someone knows something, and we need that information so that we can bring this investigation to a just close. Thank you.
We investigate each and every homicide with a certain professionalism and zeal. We are committed to solving these homicides, and the proof lies in the fact that no case goes cold, as we have our own cold case unit actively investigating every homicide in our past. That being said, there are cases that hurt a little bit more and haunt us a little bit more. This is one of those cases. This is senseless. We know that someone out there has information. I met with the family earlier, and I admit that I had to compose myself. Beautiful family, and you could see the piece that's missing. We are literally appealing to anyone with any information whatsoever to help us in this investigation as we attempt to bring justice to an absolutely senseless murder. And my heartfelt condolences go out to the family, but the one thing I promised them today is that we do have the best investigators in the business, and we are absolutely relentless. We will not let this go. We will not let this lie. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome everybody here today, especially Malcolm Evans' family. And I'm just very proud of this police department for not ever going to drop the ball on this case and other cases. That always remains paramount, and that it's the best investigator we have will always be on this case because it can be solved with the right amount of time and work. And I would even this morning up the reward to $40,000. This is important. We have, as I read the paper, some of those cases were mine from the 80s. Jane Pritchett is another innocent victim that was killed at Blackbird Forest early one morning with a senseless murder. And as science changes and progresses, we must keep all the evidence intact, all the notes intact, and always keep it in mind that we can solve these cases and we need to solve these cases. And I'm very proud of this police department, and I thank the families for coming today to put a face on a beautiful person and a gentleman that needs to be brought to justice. So we're going to do it, and I'm really proud of the chief and Department of Public Safety. Let's get this done. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. My name is Kevin Evans, and I'm here with my 16-year-old son, Miles, my wife, Terry, and my mother, Audrey. Malcolm, we're here to bring a face to this crime. Malcolm was a great kid. You looked in the dictionary under a great kid. His picture would be right next to it. And we all are missing a very special person in our lives. I'll now step back and allow my 16-year-old to tell you a little bit about his brother. And again, we'd like to thank everyone in Newcastle County family, every person who's reached out to us via text, post, call, card, gift basket, fruit basket, etc. Again, the proof that, again, there's nothing wrong with America today. When I look around this room and I see the shared pain that we all have, again, we are great as a nation. Unfortunately, our greatness sometimes comes out during times of tragedy, and we have to figure out, again, how to get that greatness to show on a day-to-day basis. Having said that, that's something that Malcolm would absolutely love and appreciate. Again, the fact that this tragedy brings us together closer as a community, as a family, as a people, as a country. Again, we need to take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves to make the most out of them. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to take a step back and allow my 16-year-old to tell you a little bit about his brother.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miles Julian Evans. I'm Malcolm's younger brother. Several speakers in the past have stated the fact that Malcolm was a wonderful kid. He was a wonderful brother. He was a main role model in my life, and he was a role model in others. He always strived to do better. He was one of the hardest workers I've ever met. And this whole case still, no matter how long I think about it, doesn't make any sense. But at this point, it's past what I could think is the Evans family. It's into the community now, because now we have a murderer on the streets who can take another life as fast as he took Malcolm. So this is past us now. It's now we have to come together as a community and really solve this case before somebody has to have the same tragedies which we can do with this past week, and we shall do it for the rest of our lives. Thank you. And now move this on to my mother, Terry.
Hello, everyone. My name is Harry Evans, and Malcolm Evans is my beautiful, loving, sweet, humble son that I just can't tell you the hole that we all have in our hearts. I miss him dearly, and I just can't believe that one of my beautiful sons will not be with us anymore. The Evans family would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our family, friends, and people that we don't even know personally for their condolences at this difficult time. I would also like to thank the Newcastle County Police Department for their continued effort in trying to apprehend the suspects in the death of our beloved Malcolm. I just want you to know that if you feel like you don't want to help the police because of all of the things that have been going on with the police, I guarantee you that if you don't want to help the police, help yourselves. Help get someone off the street that could possibly do this to your family. The Newcastle County Police have been just amazing to us, and I just want you to know that this is a hurt that you never want to feel. And I was just talking to a detective the other day, and I was telling him about Malcolm, and I showed him a picture of Malcolm, and he didn't even know him, and he got tears in his eyes just because of how he could tell what a unit we are. We're that loving family that, that we just couldn't believe that something like this could happen to us. We're that family that people come to, and we just, we embrace them. We embrace people that we don't even know. We're just a loving family, and we would hate for someone else's loving family to go through this 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 senseless um, this senseless crime, because he was just a wonderful, wonderful kid. And we're heartbroken, but we still have another son to raise that we have to make sure that we continue to stay positive, because he's an amazing son also, and he loved his brother. He's gonna miss his brother, and just please, if you have any information, we would really appreciate um, if you would contact the Newcastle County Police Office. Thank
In closing, I'd just like to say again, thank you very much for your time, your dedication. Thank you in advance for the hours that you're going to spend on resolving this case. Again, thank every police officer in brown and blue for what you do on a day-to-day basis. Again, a job that most of us don't have the heart, nor the zeal, nor the commitment to do. So again, to the officers in blue and brown and any other color, we really appreciate everything that you do on a day-to-day basis. Again, the bottom line here is that our son is gone. There is no bringing him back. But what we'd like to do is ensure, again, that no other family in Newcastle County has to suffer the same pain, uh, the same loss, the same hole in the heart that we have to go through today. So we need to get this person off the street, and we need to get them off the street right away. What we need for you to do is pick up the phone, call Newcastle County Police, make that call, get him off the street, because again, one life has been senselessly taken. Let's not have any more related to the same person or group of individuals. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Again, a very big heartfelt thanks to the Evans family for having the courage to come up here and talk to us today. Plead with the public to please help us with any tips or information you can. Please contact Newcastle County Police for any information. All leads are valuable. This concludes our program.